Hey everyone, Wonderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So I have learned a new and wondrous thing today. That also makes me a little sad because... oh, okay, I'll explain it. So, I was playing this earlier, like, 10 minutes ago, and then my computer crashed, and I was like, no, my cake down run, all the nice stuff you get at the very beginning. All gone. Well, turns out that if this game crashes, it doesn't count as a full-out run, so you can actually, you can more or less crash your game in favor of rebooting a run if you, say, get Cake Down, which I will never do because it's incredibly dishonest, but it's still kind of a neat little side option. I've never picked one of these up before. They're kind of low res, but I guess it's just a scaled up version of the smaller ones. Anyway, we're almost at weapon level 4 already. That's amazing, because we're running Peas and Carrots Taco Terror. What do we got down here? It's waiting for us. I don't know. Armor? Ah, crap. I figured I'd make it. Did not make it. Well, let's give that another shot, because that armor is going to be useful. I probably shouldn't have picked up the health power-up, but I was just brimming with overconfidence here, being like, oh yeah, I can get this stuff. No, I can't. Here we go. Yeah. So, we get an item charge bonus, weapon level 3, and an armor bonus right from the get-go, and a lot of coinage. So with any luck, this is going to make our run pretty easy, comparatively. I mean, I did take some stupid damage straight off the bat, but hey, you know what? That's life, and the payoff was still worth it in, so many ways. So let's get through here and see what we got. We got, oh, of course, we've got the Hugbot room, which I don't know, I'm at this point just compulsively not killing them. I don't even know if there's, like, rhyme or reason to how you get Hugbot Alley, but considering we went through the past two runs, winning, mind you, I'm very happy about that, but we won the past two runs sheerly by, not even taco tearing, sheerly by, like, sheerly by, like, avoiding, killing the Hugbots. I'm more than willing to, like, maybe not place my bets on, well, I'm just losing my train of thought here, I don't know, it's the morning, don't blame me for too much. So we've got a giant teleporter down there, and as I was going to say, it's like, killing the Hugbots hasn't seemed to affect our run that much. So, I kind of feel like it's almost not worth it killing them, just out of, like, sheer... oh shoot, I wasted my jump there. I was like, oh no, we're going to hit the ground. No, we're not. Now we're just going to slowly float down, and this is it. I really wish there's, like, actually a secret area to go along with this, but there's not, and we're gonna take some more stupid damage. Or not, okay. Maybe falling damage is just reduced for some reason, and I'm totally 100% okay with it. But yeah, as I was saying, not killing the Hugbot seems to be, like, it's not working out against us. It's not working out specifically for us either, but you know what, when it comes down to it, if it's not hurting us, then I can deal with, like, a little bit of a handicap, especially if there's the possibility of getting back to the nice and fancy Hugbot Alley. Not so much to kill all the Hugbots, because honestly that made me feel really bad when I did it, but mainly so I can get the really, really nice weapons at the, or items at the end, and presumably some kind of weapon, actually. Because I remember the last time we were through, it actually gave us a full-out weapon. I could probably pick up the pickups before I go through. Well, there's very little. Probably my fault. I probably should have been paying more attention, and oh well. So we've got these guys, but I love how not all cannons can turn around, even though it seems like there would be no reason for them not to be able to turn full 360. The fact that they don't is just nice. I also got a coin, and I didn't remember seeing a coin. I'm going to mash myself in the corner here. Okay, there's nothing. And there's no pit, so this is not the one with the special weird Hugbot room. Yeah, it feels like there are some kind of arbitrary, like, reasons for, or not reasons, like, arbitrary criteria to get to Hugbot Alley. I think I was complaining about, killing the gumball machines, like, well, there's some kind of arbitrary way of, is that a, oh, hello. Oh, hell yes. Not just hello, hell yes. So, what am I saying hell yes about? I see a weapon mod right off the bat. This is good. I mean, largely depends on what kind of weapon mod it is, but we've got more than enough currency to afford it. So, I was gonna say let's hop through the thing. Hop through the thing. Nope. See if I go through this way. Because I don't want to... Nope, that didn't work. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to go through the lift on the other side, because it's awkward placement. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there normally. And my base jump is not good enough to get me across. Which sucks, but oh well. So, whatever the weapon mod is, I'm more than willing to bet it's going to be something really nice and fancy. Or at least something that's going to solidly make this run. Crap. Okay, platforming, not my greatest. In fact, right now I'm feeling like I'm kind of in a weird gun daze where it's just like, I'm playing Tower of Guns! Yuck, yuck! Okay, I'm not using that voice ever again. It makes me, feel like I'm demeaning myself heavily here. Okay, so it's a vampirism mod, which, I'm not gonna say it's the best mod in the game. I would probably rather have Rapid Shot and or Uber, especially on the Peas and Carrots pistol. But at the same time, vampirism gives you extra money every time you kill something. And that is really nice. Okay, so there's still no humanly way I can... it's not humanly possible for me to get up there. Hello, cannon. How are you doing? Okay, so we're about to go into the boss room. We've got these two little cannons here that are defying gravity, staunchly, and we're full health. And like I said, vampirism, pretty good, actually, at least in my opinion. Again, Uber would probably be better, especially with the Peas and Carrots pistol, if only for the intrinsic damage. But since we're at weapon level 5 already, I'm pretty happy about the way things are going. I'm going to get around this pillar just because I feel like I was being backed into a corner. Because, I don't know, Peas and Carrots pistol, the biggest weakness it has is just the sheer lack of damage it does. And it's like, okay, oh, hello. Okay, not the biggest, you know, Hindenburg pulse. It's not the biggest handicap not doing a whole lot of damage, especially with how fast this thing fires, and the fact that I can't hit myself with it, which is, considering I've been running around with a lot of guns that do splash damage, not being able to hit myself is actually kind of a nice thing to have, especially if we run into the Egg Scrambler. So that was the foyer, 6 minutes, it's going okay. I would really like to get some more armor pickups, because if we could just make ourselves into this, like, weird Peas and Carrots turtle, I would be super happy. Hey, and it's the foundry, not the gearworks. So, what are we even doing? The handsome grocery delivery boy? Okay. I need to be paying more attention to these. I say this every single time we start a run, and it's just like, you should pay attention to the flavor text, and it's like, yes, I should. I'm too busy shooting things. And, like, yeah, I could go slower just to see it, but that seems, I don't know. It seems like a waste of possibilities. Oh, killing these guys is actually more of a pain in the ass with this gun that's actually an accurate gun, as opposed to, say, the hedgehog launcher. So we get a couple of health pickups, but we're full health. We're down a weapon level, which I'm not keen on. What the heck does this thing do? I have no idea what the Hindenburg pulse does, and I don't even have enough money for this thing. So I'll just leave it for another day. It looks like a spin bot with a big red button on the top, and I have no idea what that means. Maybe it's like the police spin bot, I don't know. Okay, so we've got a couple of massive cannons there, but they're not my concern. These are my concern. So we get a magnetism, that's amazing. And are they dead? They're almost dead. There we go. Okay, now let's take these guys out from the safety of nobody else is shooting at us, at least in a way that we have to worry about. Fortunately, they drop, like, poop for upgrades, which kind of sucks. Like, just a little bit of Peasley, I guess that's not so bad. But it's mostly Peasley little orbs and stuff. Wow, this gun levels really fast. Like, we picked up just a couple of upgrades, got up to weapon level 5, and we're already, like, maybe a quarter of the way onto weapon level 6. Which is good, because I would love to be weapon level 6 for the majority of this run, if only because I'm running Taco Terror, and I keep saying I should get Taco Terror. And now I'm running Taco Terror, and if I don't actually manage to get up to weapon level 6, I'm going to be upset. And, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but say with the luck bonus or anything like that, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's working out in your favor, and if you're not using Taco Terror, well, why the heck do you even have Taco Terror? So let's see. We've got a couple of tanks, and I know this place to have, like, a couple of secret... Okay. This terrifies me. Are these platforms even moving in the right way? I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't want to... Okay. So I can use this to go faster, because we've got a super cannon on that side. And I'm going to start taking pot shots at actually the... Okay, we took that one out. I was going to take pot shots at the ET cannons, because I still don't know what they're actually called, but they can actually hit me. The super cannon's kind of a dangerous thing, but it's one of those that's like, as long as I'm moving, chances are I will not get hit. Now, it feels like both of the moving platforms are actually moving against me in this case, which, fine. Let's see what's down here. So we've got a couple more upgrade points. That puts us at weapon level 6. So we've got nice sparkly fairy launches and some more coinage, which is good, not necessary, but good. And then I believe there's going to be a shop or some kind of secret up there. So I'm actually going to pop back down, take the elevator back over, and we'll see what we get. I would love for might, armor. Another jump would be okay, but actually doesn't look like a shop. It looks like some more pickups. So let's, I guess, peer over the edge and see what it is. Looks like some more weapon EXP. Well, I can't complain about that. Now can I? It looks like there's actually a hole in the level architecture here, which is kind of scary. But it's always one of those, it's like I have to check if it's a secret area or no, it's just seeming issues. Oh well. Not a big deal. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there. No, does not look like it. Well, I'm just going to pop down, head for the lift, and I really should use the Hindenburg Pulse. I feel like the Hindenburg Pulse is going to be something like a massive explosion, considering, well, that poor blimp's sordid history. So, are both of these going the same direction? Yeah, they are. It's just like the weird middle part feels like it's going backwards. But maybe that's because the... Oh, I see. It's just an optical illusion based on, like, if I'm moving with the way that the moving platform is, the static stuff actually looks like it is moving. I don't know. There's probably a proper terminology for it, and I'm just kind of pulling things out of my butt as far as, like, observational illusions go. I don't know. Words. Anyway, we've got some explodey guys who... I say they're pretty cool, and they're pretty damn cool. I was gonna say, it's like they mostly only drop, like, health pickups and item charge stuff and weapon level, and it's like, yeah, we're just shy of getting up to weapon level max level 6, but I was gonna say I would love for some passive pickups, but they're unlikely to come. And then we get a difficulty reduction straight off the bat out of one of those bomb things, which is amazing, because, again, difficulty reduction in any way, shape, or form is going to help our run significantly. Luck is probably also one of those things that I'd like to get sooner than later, but I'm not going to say it's likely for us to get a whole lot of luck pickups. They're rare and extremely useful, at least I think. I don't know, there's no, like, quantitative, like, how much of a higher percentage you get. So what do we get? If I had more jumps, there's a secret area I spotted on the way in. I was kind of peering at it, but it looks like that's going to be unlikely. So let's get through here and see who we're fighting. It's going to be Lanternophilis. Didn't we fight Lanternophilis, but, like... Okay, destroy bomb bots. Oh, the Hindenburg Pulse destroyed all of the bombs he was shooting at, maybe. I don't know. Either way, I've backed myself into a corner, and that's not a good situation. So let's, I guess, just fly across the room and take him out. So, a couple of power-ups. We're still doing fine on health. We're doing fine pretty much in every regard, actually. Let's take out the spin bots just to get a little bit health back. Because vampirism doesn't work based on damage. I would kill if it did. That would be amazing. But as it stands, the vampirism actually works based on... money. Well, I'm not even going to use it. And for some reason, the pocket change general wasn't actually even full. I like the idea of the Hindenburg Pulse over unlimited money. And maybe that will bite us in the butt, but considering we're running around with 136 coins, I'm not concerned about it. But anyway, vampirism, if it worked based on damage, I would be so happy. But as it stands, it's based on... when you kill enemies, you get some health back, which is cool, but it's supremely useless against a lot of bosses, because the healing isn't high enough to, like, the healing based on killing all of the enemies, well, like the little minion enemies that the bosses spawn, the health you get from that is pretty peasy in comparison to the amount of damage a boss does, so it's usually best to just avoid the little enemies and aim for the boss, whereas, like, if it was based on damage, you could injure the boss, and actually get some health pickups from it, which would be really nice. So we've got a lot of stuff shooting at us, but again, circle strafing seems to win the day no matter what. I'm actually going to take out the 6-shot cannons above us, because they have a significantly larger margin of hitting us, if only because... so we're just shy of max weapon level, but hey. So, shit. I saw it and I was like, yes, difficulty reduction. Nope, difficulty increase. Okay, so that mitigates the previous benefits I was talking about, which I was happy about for a little while. Oh man, another weapon EXP. But when it comes down to it, since we had already picked the difficulty reduction up, I don't feel like I'm exactly sad about this. And we do have a double jump, which might mean we can get ourselves up to the 2 secret areas above. I want to take out the tank first, because the tank is scary, because you get hit by the... I got hit by something. I probably got hit by a spiky ball. Yeah, probably. Which, I don't know how I missed on every single regard, and we're actually back down to weapon level 5. I took a lot of bullets to the face there, because, unfortunately, being a weapon level 6 is a very tentative situation, because you take a little bit of damage and you drop down... Oh, actually, we're back up to weapon level 5. That's at least kind of a nice perk. Nope. I'm actually going to ignore these guys in favor of taking out all of these things because they're terrifying in many, many ways. And these guys I can at least kind of line of sight and dodge around, but the spiky balls bounce all over the place, and that is a scary prospect pretty much no matter what situation you're in. So, ooh. And these guys also seem to have the effect of taking off my weapon level really effectively. Maybe I'm making a mistake ignoring them as much as I do, but we're still at weapon level 5, we've got vampirism, and we're pretty high on health. I feel like maybe the Hindenburg Pulse would have actually been an effective use there, but I don't know. So we get a very Peaslee amount of coins from that secret, and can we even get up here? Yes, we can. So we get a significantly less Peaslee amount of coins from going in that secret, and there are no other power-ups here, which sucks. Again, I could really use some good stuff, as opposed to like a couple of things that then mitigate themselves, but hey, you know, we're doing pretty well. We started in Cake Down, which is always, you know, a very nice thing. We've got a bunch of mine launchers up above, which is, of course, terrifying. Also a bunch of bomb launchers as well. And with any luck, I can outpace pretty much everything that's shooting at me, because the mine launchers do, like, shoot all over the place, but it's one of those, like, if you keep moving, you get hit only a little bit. But, oh, my eyes do not deceive me. That is not... No, not going for that one. That's another difficulty increase. I don't know, it seems like the most useless of upgrades to get, and it's like, of course, it's more of a, like, a trap, because I've definitely gotten... It's like a mystery box, except for it's not an unknown, it's just like, you're not even gambling for this, it's just kind of a landmine that you really want to avoid, because no matter what, if you hit that thing, your run is going to go further south, and the recovery for it is, well, it's harder to recover from, you know, increasing your difficulty, because the difficulty reduction pickups are pretty rare. I don't know how I didn't hit that guy. All of that stuff is just flying at his face. Okay, and there's nothing here. I feel like there should be some secret areas, and maybe if you, like, get up top there's some stuff, but boy do I not have enough jumps for that. So, looks like we're in the boss room already. Who are we fighting? Mama Spinbot. I am so glad, because, or not, that's kind of scary in a way, because she put out a bunch of little bomb guys. Let's see if the bomb guys drop power-ups. The answer is no. Okay, not so good. But luckily I got the Hindenburg Pulse, so I'm not going to say it's going to get rid of everything, but it does get rid of the bomb bots, and I have no idea if that actually was a good thing or not. But if we get another activated item here, I'm not going to say no to it, because I think the Hindenburg Pulse is actually a lot more useless than I was saying it was, or expecting it would be. I was like, Hindenburg Pulse, maybe it could do something really interesting. No, it seems to just get rid of bomb bots, which is super situational, and probably not that useful. So what did we get? The positional reboot switch. Okay, it's kind of an oh shit button. It's an automatic tilt, an automatic instant tilt, which is cool, but not that useful. I've used it like once. And there are a lot of other things that I'd like to have, but, you know, having it, not the end of the world. Okay, Oh, hey, we're going to Hugbot Alley. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea what the rhyme or reasoning behind Hugbot Alley. Maybe it's time-based? Because I do notice I do tend to go into Hugbot Alley on my faster runs. And we're only on the 20-minute mark, so maybe if you clear to this section of the game, you get to Hugbot Alley based on, like, your run is going pretty fast. I could be wrong, though, but I feel like I should just be murdering them all. I'm not. There's not a whole lot of passive benefit for it, and I feel like killing them all maybe will prevent me from going back soon. I don't know. It took me, like, what, 20 runs just to get to Hugbot Alley? Yeah. So let's see what we get. We get a Toga Trooper wing, a weapon EXP boost, and a shit ton of money. Well, I'm gonna go for it, just because the Toga Trooper wing is largely useless. I still feel like I should murder them all, but I'm not going to. Because, I don't know, I like Hugbot Alley, and I feel like murdering them all is maybe a bad thing. I don't know. Who knows? It's always going to be one of those mysteries until somebody puts it on the wiki, or somebody asks Joe about it. Is the teleport out section of... I don't actually remember this being the visual appearance of the teleportation chamber out of Hugbot Alley. Huh. Anyway, let's get out of this nightmare realm. So, we didn't make it out of there like bandits. We probably could have gotten a lot more stuff, especially if we had like triple jump or something like that. But the weapon EXP++ is going to be really helpful for us, because when it comes down to it, we really don't... well, we really don't have a whole lot of... I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of power-ups, and I already dropped down to, weapon level 5, and barely. Yeah, so the weapon EXP++ is actually probably a really good thing. I was kind of poo-pooing it a little bit. It's like, well, if we've got some armor or something, it would be nice. But the sheer fact that, you know, we can lose so much weapon EXP just kind of at the drop of the hat is scary, because we don't need a whole lot of health, because we got vampirism. And if we're going to be going up against the gumball machine, that sucked. Okay. Holy crap. No. I'm not fast enough to avoid those. Oh, this bites. Yeah, some speed pickups would be phenomenal as well, because we're losing weapon EXP like crazy, and it looks like there are a bunch of those massive super cannons over there shooting at me. So, goal number 1, take them out, because they're going to hurt me so bad. Okay, we're flying at this point. Screw it. Is he gonna die? Okay, he's gonna die. And that actually... No, Toga Trooper wing was still on. I didn't even realize. Okay, so we are at weapon level 5. That's good at least. And we have to worry about a lot of those guys. But the super cannons had one very nice thing going for us. Lots and lots of... Come on. Yeah, we are not fast enough to outrun the purple flying crap. And that bothers me on a lot of levels. But, you know what? We've pretty much made it back to where we were before we came into this room. I think if I was a little bit smarter, I would have actually rushed right below the super cannons. And that would have been probably the best move. I'm not fast enough to avoid those. I could really use a speed pickup, come to think of it. Anyway, actually I forgot to mention this. At the beginning of the run when I was like, oh yeah, you know, if your game crashes, it will actually count, it won't count as an extra run. So if you got through Cake Town, for example, you would get stuff. Or you would still have the opportunity to go to Cake Town the second time, even though, like, you hadn't completed the previous run, which is amazing. Now, the previous run, I had gone to Cake Town, and instead of having, like, a bunch of coin and health pickups, it was, oh, hello, and hell yeah. It was 2 armor pickups, 2 speed pickups, and a might pickup, and, like, a bunch of coins, too. I'm actually very sad that that run never panned out, because that would have been phenomenal in so many ways. Okay, so we've got a jump block in the middle. I don't see anywhere that it would actually bring us apart from to the exit chamber. So I'm actually, I guess, I feel like there should be a secret area here. No, it's not. It's not going to be down in one of these, is it? It's unlikely, but you kind of have to check just because it's like, if I could find one good secret area, I would be very happy right now. Also very hungry right now. I could definitely use a burger or something. Except for I'm not going to have a burger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out for Indian food in a little bit, because Shell's getting back from her job, and then we're going to hungrily stumble off to this wonderful Indian buffet down, I guess, back where I used to go to college, and it's going to be delicious. I am about as white as they come. I'm very American. But when it comes down to it, food-wise, I vastly prefer kind of... I guess you would call it kind of the McDonald's equivalent of Indian food, according to my Indian friends that I've asked about it. Because I took an Indian friend to the Indian buffet I'm talking about, and he was like, oh yeah, this is kind of the equivalent of like if you went to a McDonald's or whatever and had American food. And it's like, oh, well that kind of puts a downer on things, but whatever. So we got a lot of pickups over here. And please don't go away. I need you. I need you so hard. Okay, so a lot of them went away. I was too busy fighting things, and I'm too busy not paying attention to what I'm doing too, which sucks. We're still barely at weapon level 5. And, speaking of, I think this is going to be the last time I use Taco Terror in conjunction with this gun, only because the weapon level 6 doesn't seem like it's as useful as many other things could be. Because if I could have, like, if I'd been running Mighty Moose, I think I'd be pretty happy right now. And as it stands, like, it's okay, but I've complained about weapon level and, like, the amount of damage that takes off, and it's just one of those, it's like, losing the weapon level is just, not severely catastrophic, but it's substantially more problematic than, say, you know, just taking a little bit of damage or not being able to do as much damage. Survivability is more important than damage in this game, because if I can survive a couple shots from an enemy, then I'm going to be able to do more damage just based on, oh, I got stuck in the level architecture in the corner. Not fun, because I wanted to be super guts there and get the power-ups before they all went away, and it looks like it paid off? I'm not sure. It's definitely a question of, like, does taking one shot from one of those bullets count for more than getting shot by one of those bullets? Yeah, I think I said that right. Anyway, it's like, is it worth picking up that stuff in comparison to, you know, not getting hit? And especially with the vampirism mod, getting hit is not nearly as catastrophic as it would be normally. If we were running vampirism right now, I would say getting hit would suck. There haven't been a whole lot of really good health pickups, but then again, I haven't really been going out of my way to get them either. And he's still here, which is concerning, or maybe he just spawned, I'm not sure. But getting hit by one of those, like, mini, what is it, Grandpa Cornelius's? Anyway, getting hit by one of those guys is actually pretty disastrous to my weapon level, which, you know, I prefer to keep a pretty high handle on. So, how's this run going overall? I don't know, it's tentative. We've got a might pickup, we've got an armor pickup. If I could get more, I would be happy. If we don't get more, we might be okay against the gumball machine. If we even get there. If we end up fighting... I don't even know what the common bosses are for logistics. It seems like this run has a bunch of, like, weird mashups where we fought Lanternophilis twice. Except for it was, like, normal Lanternophilis and then double Lanternophilis. And I'm actually gonna blow my flight ability to go up here and see what we get. So we get a health pickup. That's pretty good. Maybe not quite worth the use of the Toga Trooper wing. I probably could have used the lift catapult, but laziness prevailed. And hopefully we'll get enough stuff to recharge it in this next room. We probably will. And if not, I'm gonna feel kind of... Holy shit, what is this? Well, this is terrifying on so many levels. There's a flamethrower, bunch of lasers, and this thing. Okay, so we managed to get past that, like, crazy cannon there. But we got a bunch of more crazy things all over the place. And I think that was a difficulty increase sitting right there. Yep, oh, that sucks. We're losing weapon level. We're back up weapon level. I'm still getting shot by stuff. If that was a difficulty decrease, I would be super happy, but it's not, so I'm not as happy. Come on, magnetism work out for me. Beautiful. Okay, so we got a couple of bombs sitting around. We've got a full-out Toga Trooper wing, which I'm very excited about, because that means no matter what, we're going to be able to get up to one of the two secret areas, and probably the more beneficial one. I really wanted that weapon EXP, but I was too busy dealing with the other flamethrower, and we're actually at weapon level 6 and full health. I was scared about a lot of things going to this room, but judging by the way things are, we might actually be in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna take out the lasers if I can. I'd love to have just kind of a safe path through the room, just because I tend to forget about things that I haven't, like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I've already cleared all the enemies. Oh, right, the lasers. Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of splash damage on this gun, which means clearing the lasers is kind of a pain in the butt. It's not so bad, though. They all die in one hit. Or maybe two. I don't know. Anyway, it's not the kind of thing I really need to do, like, significant amounts of science on. So is that a crit bonus? That is a crit bonus. And we've got, what, 469 coins? So Mr. Moneybags, yeah! Let's get the crit bonus, because that's always amazing. And with any luck, that will make fighting the bosses easier, at least. I think I would prefer to have, like, a flat damage bonus than a boosted crit chance, but it's definitely one of those, it's like, I'm not going to complain about anything that increases our damage. It's just, crit chance is... I don't know, I don't like leaving things up to chance. I have said many a time that gambling runs in the family. It runs in the family to the point where, at this point, it's kind of ingrained in me that gambling is stupid. And I definitely mentioned the Chuck E. Cheese thing, which was, to me, the weird turning point between, like, you know, gambling is just a thing that Grandpa did a lot, but now it's like, no, gambling is a thing that stupid people do that either have no control over their lives or a lot of money to waste on a lot of things. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so what do we get over here? I'm really hoping for a passive pickup. No, it's just a shit ton more of money. I feel like when you've hit the 500 coin cap, you should get either like an achievement or something, and if we get up to 999 on this run, A, I'm going to be flabbergasted, and B, I'm going to be sad, because there's so many other things that we could use the money for. Nope. Okay, not gonna get that. There's usually some kind of secret up there, and I wish I could see it from here, but then again, even if I could see it, it would only make me sad. So, looks like we're up against the pipe organ again, which is both good and bad. Good because it means he goes down pretty easily and he doesn't move. Problem is, he shoots out a bunch of spiky balls that I can get stuck on, if only because, like, you walk into them because they stick around. Because unlike most projectiles and, you know, shots that an enemy fires out, they... Actually, I wonder if just getting super close to him is actually the most viable option. I know he's shooting a bunch of crap ton of missiles at me, but those I can at least kind of avoid. And he gave me the ramp again, and the ramp then fell out of the map. Okay, well, the ramp is like the most useless item to pick up, which I'm kind of disappointed we got it. Okay, now I think we got a critical... Oh, we got a critical hit on them. I feel bad for killing them when I say, like, I'm not going to, but we kind of needed the little bit of help there. Because we're going into Sanctum right now, and this is probably one of my more underpowered runs. I'm really happy that we've made it to Sanctum. It means, you know, we're actually doing... We're doing pretty well, as far as, like, everything goes. Compared to a lot of my other runs, you know, that only last about, like, 15 to 20 minutes. But I have to say I'm not happy, because, yeah, we've got a might pickup, we've got an armor pickup, but we don't have much else. And that scares me, because we don't have nearly the number of jumps that we did on, what was it, the last run? So we can't do our, like, weird Hoops Johnson, you know, fly ball technique straight over the gumball machine, because that was very strangely effective, and I loved it. But that strategy not going to work out here or today. I'm going to just jump all over these cannons. I really like the fact that you can dodge bullets in this game. It has a weird effect that it's like Super Hot, but not. And I like that. If you don't know about Super Hot, it's a game where, like, time only moves when you're moving, so bullets will, like, stop midair if you stop. It's actually really cool because you can do kind of, like, funny bullet time stuff without, like, going into slow motion, but it's very easy to make mistakes anyway. I don't know. It's a cool concept for a game. I wish it was expanded upon a little bit more, but can't complain too much. Okay, almost walking the spikes. That would have been really stupid. And you know what? I mean, stupidity is kind of the name of the game when I'm playing. But, so what do we got here? Who's going to be messing with our shits? So we got, oh, hello. This is exciting in a, you know, weird number of ways. So we've got a lot of little guys. And that's different for me. I'm not used to coming into this room and having, you know, the smorgasbord of tiny. I'm used to, you know, a whole boatload of... Come on. Are the lasers moving? Oh, they are moving back and forth. Okay, so that's why I don't want to stand there. I was like, why are they there sometimes and gone the next? And, you know, it's not like they're leaving me terribly, and we've got some bullets there too. So now I want to deal with the lasers. Because I probably should have taken a couple of pot shots earlier to take them out. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. And again, it seems like going Taco Terror is not going to, like, ruin this run, but I definitely could have picked a better beginning perk to go with. So we've got a lot of big cannons shooting at me. Oh, weird. I've never even seen them placed like that. That's both weird and really cool. Because I think the level architecture is going to keep me safe there, which is good. Unfortunately, we're extremely rich and about to go into the last chamber before the boss. With weapon level 4 gun, and yes, you know, I don't exactly have anyone else to blame other than myself for the lower weapon level, but it definitely did seem like things were stacked against us in a lot of ways. And maybe we'll be able to, we'll at least be up to weapon level 5, which is amazing. Unless we start taking some stupid damage here, which, you know what, considering how the last run went. Okay, this concerns me on so many levels. And I find the best strategy is just to, I don't know, book it? Yeah, it seems like running, gunning, and booking it. Okay, let's get the last weapon EXP. I got hit by a couple of things there, which kind of sucked. But it didn't bring us down below weapon level 5, and it's kind of the minimum point. It's like, if you don't have weapon level 5 or some kind of really nice damage boost going in this room, you're going to have a hard line. So, oh geez, that's a lot of bullets. Okay, so I'm just going to pot shot my way across, because if I can take out just one of these guys, I'll be happy. And there we go. Okay, I'd love to get the pickups he drops, but that seems not like a fruitless venture at this point, but it just seems like all hope is lost. We've also got the Toga Trooper wing, which I'm not keen on using. I would very much like to save that, actually, for later, because it doesn't seem like these guys are dropping that crazy of pickups anyway. It seems like one of them did, but it seems like money and just a very minimal amount of other stuff, which sucks, because there's really nothing there. Okay, I still feel like there's also supposed to be secrets in the Sanctum, but again, not the kind of thing I have found. Ever. Alright, well, let's go meet our maker. We're going at weapon level 5, full health, and the Vampirism mod may help us out, but I'm mostly going to be focusing my efforts on the Gumball Machine, if only because the Gumball Machine is the largest threat to our existence. The rest of the other things are mostly distractions. So as long as I kind of keep jump strafing around the room, we might be golden. And one thing that I can't understate is that we shoot straight. And that rhymed, and completely unintentional. I'm no poet, and I know it, but when it comes down to it, shooting straight, especially against the Gumball Machine, is incredibly helpful. Okay, so let's open him back up, because gumballs, and we actually might win this one, if only because, well, he's taken a fair amount of damage. I'm not. I'm at weapon level 4, which I'm not happy about. Probably shouldn't sit next to the spikes, and that is a tank. A tank and a mini Cornelius. I'm not used to fighting a tank and a mini Cornelius. But again, if I can just do like a Peaslee amount of damage to him, I'm good. Because I'm not losing much health, and except for the lasers, chances of me getting hit by shit is pretty nil. Unfortunately, my damage is going back down, but again, I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting here. My commentary is going to be just like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I know you guys are all probably feeling the same thing, because it's like, I'm so close, and I'm kind of underdogging it here. But, hey, this means the Peas and Carrots crusade is going to be over. And unless we start taking some really stupid damage here, we win. Haha! Yeah! And, of course, the obligatory random pickup that means nothing. And an extra jump that also means nothing. Can't complain. Now, that was the first time I'd really seen much for, like, enemies, actually. Well, let's use the turbo. Woo! Whee! I love the turbo. Yeah, I still don't know how to get into Hugbot Alley. But I like the celebratory Hugbot love. They're so happy. Aw. Anyway. So, I guess that's it. Oh, it's what? Oh, crap. You know what I was going to do? I was going to do Egon's Pride for this gun. For this run. Because, well, I mean, Egon passed away, unfortunately. And if you don't know about that, well, the next run will be the Egon's Pride run. And with any luck, we'll do even better than this one. Because this one was kind of flying by the seat of our pants. Except for not really flying. It was more or less, like, slowly trudging. We didn't get a single speed upgrade. And only had one jump to work with. But, hey, let's go through. And let's celebrate. Yeah! So, Sanctum beat. That was actually one of our faster runs, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm also very happy about the winning streak we've had lately. I feel like beating the game once just made it a lot easier. As the real Edgar managed such a perilous job delivering groceries is not for the faint of heart nor a slow trigger finger. You turn in your resignation the next day and decide to become a professional crash test dummy instead. Wow. That's actually really good. Yeah, so that is... I'm going to say win number 5, if you technically count, you know, the couple of wins I had back in version, what, 0.38 or something like that, all the way back. But considering we're almost close to release, everything's going to go back down to nil. But look at those pickups. I had very little I was working with there. Usually it will say, like, +8 more or +4 more. Yeah, no, I didn't even max out the number of pickups it would display, which, you know... it makes me feel pretty proud of that run, especially because we finally beat the gumball machine with peas and carrots pistol, which means I can stop using the peas and carrots pistol. Alright, so, I guess I will see you guys on the next run, and as always, thanks for watching. And, I guess as we've been having this really nice streak going, I really hope we win again. Except for my upload speed doesn't, but whatever, it can suck it.